it's like you have to be left wing, you have to be right wing, and you can see the logic because you have a solidarity logic. Is everyone's got to stay together, and that logic's got a lot going for it. But it's got this dark side, which is it corrupts itself.
Yeah.
It's like you've got a really good idea. No, we're not having new ideas. Or there's a little bit of a fracture there. Oh no, we've got to paper over that fracture. But the fact of the matter is, political and social change, sociologically, is all about new fractures in society. It used to be church and state, then it was left wing and right wing. What I think the fracture in the 21st century is not that those are going away. The left wing, right wing, it's not going to go away, but it's not going to be the only game in town. No. And arguably the biggest game in town is ecological realism and neoliberal fantasy.
Good.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And we all know, let's be honest with ourselves, let's be honest with our audience here, the left-wing space is full of anti-nature, imperialistic arrogance.
Yeah.
It's like the world's out there, the natural world's out there, and we can shit on it, we can rape on it, we can raid it, and we don't care.
Yeah, it's anthropocentrism run wild.
It is.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the root, the neoliberal root goes back to the Enlightenment, does it not? We know this, right? Of saying everything's centered around the human race, and we know, it had a good side to it, which is we want humanity to get richer, and that's all. But it has this distinctive dark side to it, which is the denigration of the world outside the human space.
Okay.
And that's suicidal in 2022.
Totally agreed, and that's a lovely kind of place at which to maybe head towards a conclusion here. That we're talking now about a sort of bigger kind of post-anthropocentric vision, which is taking what we can take from the Enlightenment, but leaving the dark side of the Enlightenment behind. We said when we started that we might try to end this with just a few minutes on thinking about, well, how is what the kind of thing that we're talking about here and the kind of stuff that we've tried to be doing and still are, how is it going to be seen historically? If there are people to write history in 2100 or 2200, what kinds of things are they going to say? And if you're watching this, you may well be a rebel, or you may be someone who's just waking up on climate or whatever. You're thinking, what am I getting involved with here? What this movement or movements that we're talking about here, how are they going to appear to posterity? So, what can we say about, what words of wisdom can we leave our viewers with on this, Roger, as we draw towards a close here?
I don't think we should say words of wisdom. That's a little bit presumptive, isn't it?
In philosophy, I'm a philosopher. We try to
deluded, individualistic fantasies have we got?
In philosophy, we try to seek wisdom. That's the beauty of the etymology of the word philosophy.
Oh, right, okay.
Wisdom.
That sounds a little bit. That sounds a little bit more self-depreciative, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it could all be bollocks, couldn't it? But who knows? But well, I just want to throw in something I've been thinking about last fortnight. I think this is an interesting perspective. I never can remember any names, but basically, people think it's weird. But I've been watching these videos from a Catholic theologian, dare I say it, and it's interesting. At times of rapid political change, the people with the greatest wisdom are often people outside the space, traditions which have been denigrated. And I've always been interested in Catholic social thought. Mm-hmm. I'm not buying it, right? Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not going to become a Catholic, but there's something in that tradition which I think's really wise,